Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Matt. We're playing some Planet Coaster Career Mode, episode number 1. We're starting off on the Pirate Battle. Pretty simple beginner scenario that you pretty much just need to build 3 flat rides and you go. So here we go. Episode number 1, Career Mode, scenario number 1, the Pirate Battle. Avast, me hearties, and welcome to Planet Coaster. Shiver those timbers and take charge to this explosive pirate park. Complete ride construction, draw in the crowds, and give your guests a swashbuckling good time. So it's ooh, going a little crazy with the camera there. Pretty easy starter park, pretty generic wooden coaster. I'm a big fan of realism, and this coaster has a just as steep lift hill as it does first drop, which I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is a game and they did what they did. So it still works just fine. It's got a huge line. They got some nice block breaks in there. Um, but yeah, we're going to go ahead. The High Seas. I like the name. They also got a pretty nice little octopus over here. I believe they also have some nice little shops in there. A Chief Beef. Extremely easy. They're attract 800 guests. We're almost at 700 now. Build 2 rides. Already have one there with the octopus. Attract 900 guests. Build 4 rides. Attract 1100 guests. Have a balance of about $15,000. All right. So let's go ahead and see what we got. One thing I do want to do. I own all the DLCs. I don't want them to impact the career mode because they weren't built with the DLCs, so half these rides would not be there. So we're going to change this to the main game. And we're just going to select some really simple rides, plop them down here. I really like the carousel going to be here at the entrance. We probably want to have the exit somewhere near where the operator booth is. Let's go ahead and place this down. We're going to get all 4 of our rides out immediately. We'll put that around the back so we can get a little bit longer line. Put the exit real close here. That way, if we have it break down, the mechanic can get right in there. I don't even know if we have a mechanic. I guess it doesn't really matter. I do like some angle snap. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit longer. We do need, I don't need it to be that long. We do need some space here though. It's actually, I don't even know why I made it that long. I hate building when it's that long. Out here, make a pretty simple queue here. Go straight out. That's pretty good. So we just completed that objective. That was simple enough. We're not even going to open it yet. We're going to go back in. We're going to put in another ride. Question is, which ride do we want? Wild Blue is my least favorite flat ride in Planet Coaster, and that is because I'm a big fan of the challenge parks, which I'm going to be doing a series on that, so keep an eye out for that as well. And in harder mode, that is the ride you start with. It has no capacity whatsoever. I'd imagine it's probably a pretty cool ride in real life, which I do believe one or two exist in Europe. But we're not going to be building that in this park because I hate it. Teacup's a pretty standard ride, so we'll go ahead and put that in. We'll put that in. Where do we want to put that in at? I can fill up this space pretty good. Again, let's go ahead and rotate it so we have our exit going to be over here. We'll place the entrance. We want that to be by one of these openings here. Exit by that opening. Our mechanic can get in there pretty easy. And let's make this one a little bit longer because this ride holds a ton of people. We'll just go ahead and just kind of pretty unconventional queue. But then again, there's really no reason to do it. We'll go ahead and try and make this a little bit easier. There we go. So that gives us some space to do some scenery. And our last ride to get our third one out of the way. We're doing the Insanity. We already have our octopus, so why would we do that again? We're just going to go put that in about here. Let's try to make that a little straighter. Our entrance, we will, let's see, where can we put the entrance here? Put it in the back. Why not? Keep with that theme. We'll put this right behind the operator's booth. That shouldn't have a problem. And then this one. Just come out, and then we'll go straight across here. Problem. The only thing we really need to do here is make some money. Very, very simple stuff. There's no entrance for teacups. Keep moving on. Just going to pretend that didn't happen. So we're going to start with the carousel. So we just need to get this prestige up a little bit. So we'll just add another one. Spin fast, spin, spin fast, spin fast, spin. It's pretty good. Test that. This is already a really long cycle. So we'll just keep the teacups as that. And then this one we're going to do quite a bit. So we're just going to get rid of all these things. We're not going to use all of the stuff here. We're going to start with a swing. Then we're going to move into a double loop forward. Then we are going to go for the stall loop. Then we'll go to a reverse swing. We'll do a single reverse loop. We can do... I probably don't need this extra swing in there. We have the double loop. That should be enough. Just like that. And we'll let that go. So, now, if you've played this game before, you know the prestige is extremely important. This number that'll show up here once we have everything tested. The Q scenery, which I can't hover over, the percent, we need to get that as close to 100%. And then once you get that prestige number as high as you can, you basically divide that by 35, and that's the amount that you can charge maximum, and people will still ride it. So we're going to do a quick time lapse, and I'm going to go ahead and decorate these queues, get them up to 100%. It's going to be pretty basic trees, rocks, nothing too fancy. And then we should pretty much complete this no problem after that. I shouldn't need to build any other attractions because this is so simple. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, finally. This guy should easily be 100. This guy. Alright, so finally got everything up to 100 are Insanity, which was by far the hardest. I just don't think I left myself enough space to squeeze in small little things, so I just kept spamming rocks everywhere. It's at 100, so we're going to go ahead and open that. We're not going to open that. We're going to close that. We're going to see that our prestige is at 503. So 503 divided by 35 is 1437. So we're going to go ahead and just make this 1437. And then we're going to open it. Carousel, we have at 392. $11.20. I don't think I could ever pay that much to go on a carousel. But, you know, these people will, and more power to them. And then our prestige for the teacups is 280. Less than that. The carousel, that's $8. Maybe we do want to add a sequence here. Well, might as well add another clockwise. And we'll see what happens to that. So let's go ahead and speed this up here. Get this to go through. We're already at... there is the bronze objective because I just opened the attraction. So we just got 800 people. And all of a sudden we're up to 900. So now we got the silver one. I just clicked it and it's gone. And we're almost at 1,000 people already. This hasn't even... It wasn't put that on there. So we'll just open it up. 397. That's a much better prestige. But is it worth the waiting? If I could use this correctly. 1134. That's pretty good. And we're done. Didn't even get it updated. We'll just go ahead and do it. I didn't even have a chance. Let's go ahead and calm this down a little. There we have it. We have completed our objectives, and we are done with the pirate battle. This super, super easy introductory career mode, where you pretty much just place 3 rides, put some scenery around it, and you're good to go. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back in a couple days with the next career mode. Keep an eye out for the challenge mode. If you like it, make sure you hit link. I don't even know what I said there. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more awesome Planet Coaster content. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.